Hey, James Miller here, your go-to for personal development and entrepreneur advice. Today is episode 7 of 7. That's right, the final episode of how to win friends and influence people. 3 tips that you can utilize today to attract quality people like yourself. So, what are the 3 tips? Well, Dale actually only has 2 more tips for you, but I got one to finish this thing off. The first tip today is you want to give people something to live up to. So what does that mean? That really means that you just want to set expectations for others, right? Why? Because we all have goals and dreams, but ultimately when we get something from somebody else, say we get an expectation from somebody else, say for instance your parents expected you to get an A, right? They said, you're such a good student, you should get an A in every class, right? So what did you do? You gave your best effort to get an A, but maybe you didn't. But in most circumstances in life, we are all people pleasers. Thus, if somebody gives us an expectation, somebody tries to give us something to live up to, we do everything we can to do that, right? We're going to give our best effort because we want to please other people. So, give others something to live up to. How does this benefit you in winning them over? Well, guess what? When they accomplish these goals and they achieve things that they possibly couldn't have done on their own, who are they going to look to? That's right, that's you. You are going to be the person, and that's the type of person you want to be. You want to be in that position, okay? The second is that you want to make people feel like their faults are easy to fix. The truth is, they are. We are all human beings. We all have habits. Some of them are tougher to break than others, but ultimately we can break any habit, we can fix any fault that we have, because guess what? They're all in our minds. Everything that we feel, any philosophy we have, it's in our mind. We created it, thus we can get rid of it, okay? It just maybe take a little bit of time and effort, but that doesn't make it hard. It just makes it new, something new to do. Anytime you're getting in a new business, anytime you're getting into something, maybe a new workout, or getting into a new lifestyle, whatever, it's going to be a change. That means you're going to go through some bumps and bruises because that's new, not because it's hard, it's just new. Okay? So use this for other people. Allow them to understand this, that their faults are not that big of a deal, and that you can change them. Why would you do this? Because once again, if they can correct those faults, who are they going to look to thank when they do? It's going to be you, right? When all of a sudden, maybe they're trying to make a sale, or they're struggling online maybe to make money, or whatever, and you come in as the person that solves their problem because you made them realize, hey, like what. You're just making this little mistake. It's not that big of a deal. You can fix it. And they do, and they correct it. Then they're going to suddenly look to you and like, oh my gosh, this is the guy. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. And all of a sudden, what happens? You become closer together. They look to you for advice more so in the future, right? Which is exactly what you want. The last thing, so that was it for Dale, but I got one more for you. And actually, my tip is more so how to take all these tips and use them to really benefit you in your life. Okay, the tip is you need to do all of these daily. When I just say daily, I mean it daily, every day. Take a few of them that you like and implement them and use them and focus on them. Read them every day. I've got my phone here. And yes, my phone's cracked, unfortunately. I got my phone here, and every day I look at these. I have a little notepad that tells me all the rules to live by. I read it every day, I focus on them, and I try to implement them into my life the best I can. Maybe I'll choose a few each day and say, okay, I want to make sure I do these, okay? Do whatever you can to implement these into your life daily so it becomes who you are and not just something that you're trying to accomplish, okay? The last thing, and I know I said one more, but reality is you are going to, if you implement these, you will get people into your life, quality people. Don't let them go. Do not let anybody go. No prospect, no customer, no friend, no just somebody you meet on the street. Figure out a way to stay in contact with everybody. I don't know how you're going to do it, but figure out a way to stay in contact with as many people as possible, because when you do and you're in somebody's mind, there's going to come a circumstance where all of a sudden they're going to have a problem. Maybe they're going to have, or they're going to meet somebody and they're going to be like, you are going to be the first person that pops into their mind. That's what you want. That's when you're truly influencing people. So, win them over and make sure you stay in contact so you're and consistently as possible. And I'm not saying to call them or text them or email them, out of control multiple times a day or anything like that. But figure out a way to stay in contact with everybody that you meet. And then you can truly have influence. Miller, be sure to click on the link below. If you are trying to change others' lives, including your own, if you are looking to impact people's lives to better them from the comfort of your own home, then be sure to click on the link below. This is James Miller. I'm out. See you tomorrow.